Usually on Triple D, you see me cruising the convertible 67, but when I find a joint that's got a car this sick, well, I just gotta stop and check it out. And it's not just the car that's unique here at the Lone Star Taqueria in Salt Lake City. They're doing Mexican food the real deal way.
Another chicken burrito, no cilantro.
Delicious.
Salsa, everybody's fine?
Great. Order up, please.
Casual and funky.
The car in the boots really stuck out. Okay, boys.
There's no other place like it.
Fish taco with 2 steak tacos, okay?
Un quesadilla solamente.
And is it always this chaotic?
Yeah.
I feel like I walked into a fiesta.
2 fish tacos.
The food's fabulous.
Pretty much awesomeness.
Enjoy the fish taco?
Yes, it's money.
Everybody's happy?
Because this ain't Susan Harry's first rodeo.
That's all I've done since I was the age 13.
Taco de pescado.
After running all kinds of restaurants, she wanted to open a Mexican place.
Carne adobada.
Right here.
So she brought in an old friend, Manuel
Okay,
Valdez,
fish taco up.
and his brother
Chicken burrito.
to do the food they grew up with.
Appreciate it. Have a good day.
I mean, it's like family.
It's awesome.
Where I come for tacos, big burritos. They have everything.
Camarones,
Camarones.
shrimp burrito.
This one's on the menu every day.
I have to have these at least regularly.
So good.
You make separate vegetables for the shrimp taco and shrimp burrito.
We use bell peppers.
Julienne?
Julienne, perfect.
They're not to be beautiful, they're just to get done.
Yes, exactamente.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add all the ingredients.
Garlic, cayenne, black pepper,
We don't put it all in.
California chile,
Salt.
New Mexico chile,
And then a little bit of the
soybean oil,
soybean oil.
soybean.
Wow, how Reeve gauche of you. So we'll saute that up. Takes what, 2 hours?
Maybe less, but you know, around there.
Wow, look how much that cooked down. Wow, that's great flavor. A little bit of heat on that.
A little bit of oil, that's there, friend. Gonna throw a little bit of garlic in there.
We go fast with these, right?
Yep, now we have our peppers. We've got juice already anyway, too. Warm out our tortilla. There's a big tortilla right there.
Look at that.
We got our rice, we got some of our beans.
And those frijoles, we got manteca in that? Or
No,
what?
vegetable oil, cumin, garlic, and salt,
Okay.
and you're done. So a little bit of cheese.
Now the camarones.
So just put a little bit.
Get that guy.
Oh, that guy right there. Huh? Cilantro. We get a little bit of onions, just the fresh onions, tomatoes. Done a little bit of lettuce.
Looks good.
A little bit of sour cream here. Oh, no, no, no. Go all the over. That way you bring this back.
And you bring that one back. Oh, okay.
And then roll over.
It's like the taquito method. That's what I'm talking about. I have to be able to see it. That's killer. What's that called? Killer burrito? Really good. Shrimp are nice and tender. You definitely get the distinct flavor of the peppers. I got nothing but happy on that. Seriously. Awesome. Awesome.
Nice and spicy, lots of interesting peppers.
It's got a kick to it.
I love it.
So I'm here in downtown Santa Barbara, and I'm taking a friend to lunch. And I asked around, I said, hey, look, I'm looking for a Triple D-like joint to go to. And they said, hey, there's a place that's known for its great late-night food that everybody loves, but it closed during COVID, and then it reopened with a new owner. The new owner, she kept the same menu and the same staff and just put her twist to it, and they said, you're gonna love this place. So we're here. Mark Summers, we're here. Let's go.
Once more around the block, Jeeves. Once more,
Summers,
please.
I'm not driving you around anymore. This is the Blue Owl. Come on.
Sweetheart burrito for you.
It does have a Thai background, but I can bring anyone here and they're gonna find something that they love.
That's because when Nadia Ajluni took over this joint, she was looking to make everyone happy, including herself.
Combining all of my interests, hospitality, cooking, business, music, bringing people together, this seemed like the perfect job. Thank you guys for coming in.
I'm here during lunch, late night. It's a great place to hang out, great food.
The Toc Burrito is delicious. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. You got a burrito, but it also still has their signature fried rice in it.
Just the way that it all balances together is super fun.
What are we making next?
Our Toc Burrito,
Well, walk us through it.
tri-tip, oyster sauce, crushed garlic, black pepper.
How much you spend a month on black pepper in this place?
Oh, you know, quite a bit.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, garlic salt.
Mix that together, and how long do we let that marinate?
For about 15 minutes.
And we'll go to the flat top and cook it off?
Next, we're gonna make the Toc sauce.
Let's see it.
Fish sauce, soy sauce, lime juice, water.
Shallots?
Exactly.
Just shallot it out when you know it.
Thai basil, mint, makrut lime leaves, sambal.
Red chili flake?
Here comes some sugar or salt?
It's sugar.
Sugar.
Rice powder.
That's done. What's up next?
Wow.
The basil mayo that's gonna go on top of the tortilla.
Hit it.
So we got the base mayonnaise, garlic oil, Thai basil.
Maybe some pepper.
You think?
Garlic salt.
Fresh garlic.
We're ready to put it together. Let's see it.
Okay.
The tortilla goes down. I like the way this is looking. Except she's only making one mark, so
I
that'll be
noticed that,
fine.
so I'm sorry.
I'm gonna add the rice to the beef, green onions, cilantro, spring mix, Toc sauce that we just made.
Where's the basil mayo going? Right on here?
That's right. Add all of the content for the Toc Burrito,
Look at that. She's a pro.
Done this a few times, I think.
then add it right here.
Looks beautiful.
I'm gonna cut it.
It's so funny because I didn't want 2 halves, but that's fine. I'll have 2 halves.
Beautiful.
I love the toasted tortilla. The fresh herbs inside of the nam tok, also inside of this veggie mix with the baby greens, that herbaceousness, the fresh crunch and flavor of that sings in a different way than anything that's cooked. You get this tender but seasoned beef. Those are kind of like the little surprises, those little nuggets. I've been to 3 restaurants today. I'm eating that burrito like it's the first thing I had all day.
Ow. Damn it.
The Toc Burrito is spice of life, hands down.
The meat kind of has a sweet, mild flavor to it and really juicy as well.
So I'm here in South Miami on Sunset Drive. I mean, it has been years since I was here last. I think it was 2008. I was at Scully's. I mean, just a couple 100 yards that way. Well, I hear there's a new game in town you gotta check out where they're doing burgers and tacos like you've never seen before. This is Latin House.
Yellowtail up.
Talk about Latin fusion, this is where it's at.
Your Madla burger.
Thank you.
It's a great restaurant.
One that Cuban-born chef Michelle Sanchez opened in 2012 after some truly dedicated service.
I was in the Air Force for 4 years.
Thank you for serving our country.
Thank you very much.
And he's still serving. This time, a mix of Latin cultures close to his heart.
Sticky nacho carne asada. My wife is Mexican, and so a lot of our dishes are that Cuban heart with the little sidekick of Mexican flair.
The Chimi Burrito, that is my favorite.
It's kind of a mix between a Cuban and a Mexican burrito. We're gonna do our vaca frita for our chimi.
Vaca frita!
Vaca frita. We're gonna start off with our chopped onions. So we got the green peppers, whole garlics, and then our bay leaf. This is USDA choice flank steak.
Just gonna cook it down. While that's working, we're gonna make the mojo?
Correct. Classic mojo marinade, sliced onions, naranja agria.
Come on, sour orange.
baby. Chopped garlic.
And a little bit of salt.
We're just gonna let this kind of marry together.
So this is the vaca frita. This is the flank steak that's cooked down. I should probably just try this for like, you know.
Yeah, just test.
Oh!
So what we do is shred it by hand.
In the ropa vieja style.
Exactly, and removing all the little connective tissue that you have.
Whatever you're saying.
Once it's all shredded, we'll go ahead and take our mojo, pour it over the top.
All right, let's do this.
Exact translation of vaca frita, fried cow. So you gotta get it nice and crispy. While that's going, we'll take the tortilla, throw it on the flat top, give it a nice little warm up.
That's it?
Voila. All right, so we got our 3-cheese blend. You wanna start on the base? Chuchi rice.
Isn't that your mom's name?
That's my mom's nickname, is Chuchi. Put the sweet plantains directly inside the burrito. Then we take the vaca, we roll, squeeze the ends, roll again, push in. Always make sure you push it in because it will blow up on you. When it gets dropped for the flash fry.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're gonna fry it?
I'm gonna drop it. Cool.
Oh, it's Chimi football.
There you go. I'm gonna slice it open. You got all that goodness inside.
Look at that.
The avocado lime, the crema mexicana, sour cream. We use these as our fries. We call it our tangled love. Our fresh pico de gallo, the Chimi Burrito. And don't do the fucking knife thing. Do it the right way. Like that.
You get the salty beef and this deep, rich beef flavor. And then you get that super seasoned rice. And then all of a sudden, that fried sweet plantain comes in. I mean, wow. That is a Thanksgiving in a burrito. Just Cuban style, with Mexican influence, with French fries on top. Nothing better than playing some Cowboy Mouth cruising through New Orleans.
Guy, that's Cowboy Mouth, but this is not New Orleans. This is Mobile, Alabama.
Well, it feels like Mardi Gras could have been going through here.
There's people that say that Mardi Gras started here, but I'm not one of them.
All right, has Cowboy Mouth played on this street?
We played there, we played there.
Have you eaten here?
No, it seems like a fried chicken joint.
It sounds like a fried chicken joint, but it's not. This is Rooster's Latin American food. Come on, buddy.
All right, got Cubans coming up in the window. I need hands.
The reputation of Roosters is really fresh food, vibrant flavors, good atmosphere.
Got a payload plate with mahi up.
You can find food from Caribbean, from Mexican, also from South America. This place is amazing.
And Frankie Little's culinary how-to started with his grandma. Your grandmother was from Central America.
Well, she was American, but she grew up in Central America.
Okay. Is she one of the people that was influential in your cooking?
Yeah, big garden. There was always fresh vegetables, fresh meat. And in my youth, I went around Central America and just kind of loved this type of food. And so I wanted to bring that to Mobile.
Before Frankie Little, there was really nothing like this. He kind of stepped things up a notch.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
This.
Surf and turf?
100%.
Surf and turf burrito. It's filled with barbacoa and Gulf shrimp. It's topped with this amazing queso.
What are we into first?
We're making our brown house seasoning.
And what is this going for? What is the actual dish?
Our surf and turf burrito, granulated garlic, Mexican oregano, cumin, kosher salt, ground black pepper. We're gonna be putting this on our barbacoa brisket.
So that's a mess of brisket.
Trimmed and cut.
Okay.
Our house brown seasoning that we just made, dark chili powder, kosher salt, ground black pepper, onions, fresh garlic, fresh jalapeno, red wine vinegar. We got our tomatoes. We're gonna mix that up.
A couple bay leaves in it. This will get covered and cooked off how long?
10 hours at 230. We shred it and just leave it in the jus.
What are we into now?
Chorizo.
All right, let's go to it.
Granulated garlic, ancho powder, smoked paprika. We got cumin, cayenne.
Chili powder?
Yep, crushed red pepper, Mexican oregano,
cinnamon,
coriander, ground clove, kosher salt, ground black pepper.
This will go in with ground pork.
And vinegar and oil, yep.
Makes you want to back rub, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, 400 degrees, how long?
30 minutes.
All right, let's get into the shrimp. So this
Okay,
is,
cool, man. This is our red house seasoning.
Red house seasoning.
Cumin, our paprika, Mexican oregano, granulated garlic, smoked paprika, dark chili powder, ground black pepper, and salt. Gulf shrimp, we're just gonna toss that a little bit in there.
All right.
Making our surf and turf burrito, we're starting with a toasted tortilla.
Tortilla,
with fresh guacamole, Spanish rice, homemade pico de gallo, chipotle cream, Gulf shrimp.
Okay, Fred, one shot.
Hold on.
Here we go.
In
1, 2, 3. Fred!
Pick it up. Let's try it again. 5-second rule. 5-second rule. What's the deal?
Our barbacoa brisket, we're gonna roll that up, get a sear on both sides.
And yet there's more.
And then we're gonna top it. Queso sauce, chorizo, queso fresco, pico de gallo, cilantro.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, I'm going to delineate right here.
All right,
Stay
that makes
on
sense.
your side of the line.
You got it, buddy.
That is superb.
There's a lot of big flavor.
A lot of flavor.
Bite of the shrimp and a little snap, and you get the freshness of it. Chorizo on the outside is great. This is definitely a wet burrito. You need a basket of chips and about 4 beers.
Yeah, and shot of Santos.
And a shot. Could he said it any better? And a shot of Santo tequila.
Got the surf and turf burrito right here. What's not to like? Lots of flavor, lots of goodness.
On Triple D, we've been to every state in the country. We have been to the big cities, and we've been to the small towns. And wait till you hear this story. A husband and wife team, well, actually, a husband and wife team and their kids. Well, actually, it's a husband and wife team and their kids, and his parents are serving up comfort food to the good folks of Laramie, Wyoming. This is Jay's Prairie Rose Cafe.
Philly cheesesteak going down.
They treat you like family here and good home cooking.
And enough to feed a guy your size?
Oh, yeah.
I got the load of hash.
It's just a fixture in Laramie.
And Jason and Anna Eichbush have 3 generations working to keep this community fed.
Dad helps and Mom helps on the weekends, and I have my older kids cooking.
You got a whole family affair going on here.
Getting sausage on the tower.
How do you describe what is going on here at the Prairie Rose?
Hometown diner. Jay's 7220 burrito.
The 7220 burrito is named after the altitude of Laramie. The filling in that is hash browns, sauteed vegetables with this slightly spicy green chili.
Start cooking, good looking.
We're gonna be making our pork rub.
For our pork.
For our pork.
And this is all going for the 7992 burrito.
7220.
Dang.
Start with our chili powder, ground cumin, a mess of kosher salt,
A mess now.
brown sugar, granulated garlic, paprika,
A good amount of cayenne,
onion powder.
black pepper, and dry mustard. Throw it in a little braising, what is apple cider vinegar?
It's a mixture of water and liquid smoke.
All right, so hit that with the dry rub.
I like to go in a convection oven, about 4.5 hours.
What's the next step?
We're gonna make our famous green chili. Start by seasoning the pork. Garlic powder and seasoned salt. Butter in our pot.
I thought that was orange juice.
Just a little bit
So
of butter.
just a touch of butter.
Yeah. So we got our ground pork, diced onions. Let this cook 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
When we're done making this roux, we're gonna add it.
Which way? I got it.
This is just water, chicken stock. This is the base to the green chili. Diced tomatoes. You can't have green chili
Without
green chili. Jalapenos, garlic, cumin, chili powder, paprika, black pepper, and some seasoned salt.
This will cook down. The pork and onions will cook. Then we'll add the flour, make the roux, dump it in, the whole thing will be done.
Yeah.
And this is the chili that goes on top of the 722.
7220.
7220. Son of a... By the end of this, I'll get it right. All right, let's get started.
So we'll have our hash browns on the grill. This is our pork. We know it's done.
When the bone comes out,
it comes
hey, here's
out.
a souvenir for the kids.
Pull our pork, little butter, diced green peppers, diced onions, black beans. Normally we'd do an egg here, but since we're doing a guy-friendly dish,
Guy-friendly.
warm our flour tortilla to make it pliable. Load that into our tortilla.
Jay's Prairie Rose, known for these small portions.
Absolutely. Our hash brown, cheese.
And you think that that's gonna roll up into a burrito?
It will.
And now the green chili.
Cheese on top, some chives.
And all right, let me finally get some counter time.
That's a pretty good napkin.
I got it right there, am I good?
Looking good.
Pork is delicious, nice and tender and juicy. The green chili, brother, that is comfort food 101. I mean, that is welcome to Laramie. Have a nice day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
If you leave here hungry, it's your own fault.
If you leave here hungry, it's because your jaw's wired shut. All right, excellent.
Loaded 7220 up.
I travel all over the world. I've never had green chili better than the green chili they have here.
It's very savory and flavorful. Okay.
One sushi burrito up.
I'm about grab and go. Grab sushi burrito and go hit the beach.
You're gonna get shrimp tempura, you're getting the ahi poke, a really great sauce that's in there as well. It's delicious.
So everything I love in a sushi roll, but now it's in a burrito.
Yeah.
And this is not the ahi that you get at the grocery store. Look at that. Oh,
That's Kauai cod, baby.
brother. All right, so give me the rundown. How does it all go?
We're gonna make our spicy aioli, Japanese pupae mayo,
Sriracha?
chili oil, lemon juice, sashimi pepper, and a little bit of salt.
Then what is this setup?
So that setup is gonna go on top of the tuna to just give it a little bit more kick. A little bit of sashimi pepper, a little bit more sriracha,
Sesame oil and a little more salt
spice aioli on top.
for the Japanese burrito.
Absolutely.
And then we're gonna break out the Sushi Robot 9000.
10,000. It's the new edition. Rice is already in it.
Cooked sushi rice. Ha
1,400 rolls an hour. Lay the nori, perfect every time.
Huh.
Cut our Kauai shrimp tempura, little surimi crab,
Okay.
fresh ahi tuna, cucumber, the spicy aioli we made earlier, unagi sauce,
When'd it become a burrito?
right now,
It's a seaweed tortilla.
and it's ready to roll.
So what you've made is a gigantic,
Maki roll.
as big as a burrito. Now I understand. Took me a while. I dig it. You get the warm shrimp, you get the cold spicy tuna, you get the rice, which I'll say, one of my big fears of any time I see something being automated, especially something as delicate as sushi, is that that rice gets hammered. It gets pressed together too much. I think one of the reasons that you wouldn't find people getting sushi to go is it takes forever. So what you have here, someone can order a burger, someone gets a fish sandwich, and someone can get a sushi burrito, and you can be back on the road in 5 minutes.
Right to the beach.
That's a big deal. Well done.
Your sushi burrito.
I love the freshness of the fish, and the sauce is not too overwhelming, just right amount of spiciness.
Now, I'm here to check out this place where a dude from Newport, Rhode Island, ended up coming to Kansas City to open up a taco place and do tacos his way. This is Kansas City Taco Company.
Cowboy Junkie burrito up.
The Cowboy Junkie is Kansas City in a burrito. It's just stuffed with pork, cheesy, delicious.
What are we getting into first?
Smoking our mesquite pork.
I don't even want to know what this is.
Makeshift smoker.
Very strange. We're not going to season the pork at all.
It's going on just like it is.
Okay, so just an hour to perfume it with the smoke.
Then it's gonna get a wet rub on it. We're gonna start off with some chipotle and adobo, ground oregano, ground black pepper, garlic powder, salt, olive oil.
Well, I'm telling you what, this is going to be lacking any flavor by any means. Garlic?
Red bell pepper.
This is one of the funkier taco meats that I've come across, by the way.
Julienne onions.
Okay.
Add some cold water. Throw it in the oven at 250 overnight, 10, 12 hours. Now we're gonna do our chorizo. We got our ground picnic pork, which is like the arm and the shoulder, oregano, cinnamon, cloves, cayenne pepper, coriander, cumin, salt, pepper, a little bit of sugar to sweeten that up. Garlic powder, chili powder, paprika.
I like when the seasoning gets 50-50 on the meat. That's where we're at right about now.
Pureed chipotle and adobo.
Okay.
Apple cider vinegar. Let it rest overnight.
What's our final step before we build the burrito?
Queso blanco.
Okay.
Red onions, salt, help those babies sweat up. Milk, our cheese.
Nothing happier than a big bucket of processed cheese. That is a lot of queso.
Cream here. Serrano peppers all charred up with some milk.
So this is gonna cook down.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see it.
Flour tortilla, chorizo. We actually throw the mesquite pork on top of that so those juices flow together. Roll it up.
See those little moves he did right there? Little push, pull,
Drop it in the fryer.
That's nice. Comes with a gym membership.
Do a nice bed of our Spanish rice. The Cowboy Junkie burrito in the center of that. Queso blanco.
There we go.
Spicy bacon pinto beans. Fresh pico de gallo. Cilantro. That's your Cowboy Junkie right there.
You know what that's lacking?
No.
Nothing. Brother, you are the flavor man. It's balanced, delicious heat. The beans are definitely a plus. You got smoke in the pork. The queso, it's creamy, silky. Love the pico on there. That's a really good burrito.
All right, when are we rolling that junkie? The Cowboy Burrito happens to be my favorite thing on the menu. Tons of flavor.
You can't come to Kansas City without running into this guy, my good buddy Stan from OBR, Operation Barbecue. And these folks deploy barbecue rigs anywhere there's a disaster.
We've got about 8,000 volunteers.
It's an amazing group. Now, let's be honest between you and me. This guy built his own smoker and put it on the flat top. What kind of smoke are you getting on that pulled pork?
It's great. You telling me that it's off of the cooktop, I wouldn't have believed you.
So I'm just like you guys. I mean, not just for Triple D, but for me and for my family. I'm always looking for great restaurants. I'm always on the hunt. So a few years ago, I was in Truckee, California. Everybody tells me about this place. You gotta get the sandwich here. So I did, and it was dynamite. Well, now I'm in Reno, Nevada, and I find out these dudes have got a second location. I gotta check it out. This is Full Belly Deli.
Sicilian on Parmesan.
Absolutely lives up to its name.
Definitely Full Belly.
These guys are all about creating a great sandwich. They're passionate about it.
You got a Biscuits and Gravy burrito.
Their Biscuits and Gravy breakfast burrito is like 2 breakfasts in one.
They have the biscuit and the home-fried potato in there.
If you're looking for all your breakfasts, just come get this burrito.
Let's see it. What's the game plan?
We're making chorizo sausage gravy for our burrito. Olive oil.
And you're making the chorizo?
It's made from a local company here in town.
Got it.
Breakfast sausage, all pork. Once the meat's cooked down, add organic AP flour, paprika, granulated garlic, onion powder.
Cook that flour out.
Half and half in whole milk. Let this come to a simmer and salt and pepper, and it'll be ready to serve.
This next step of making biscuits for one dish, it's impressive.
Organic AP flour here, sugar, baking soda, baking powder. Just give this a quick pulse here. We have our extra cold butter. Give it a good pulse to get it about pea size.
The idea is breaking that butter up so it just sits there suspended between the flour. So when it cooks, you really develop all of those layers.
Correct.
Means everything in the world of making a good biscuit.
Incorporate the buttermilk slowly, and it's gonna kind of look a little dry.
But he's got more butter than we typically see, so this is gonna make a nice, light, flaky biscuit. If we can get it to stay together, because right now it just looks like we're trying to make a sandcastle out of dry sand.
We're going for a square here.
Could be a triangle for all I care.
Roll this out. We're gonna cut this.
You brush it with a little bit of buttermilk?
We're gonna finish with salt and pepper.
Okay. You go in the oven how long?
25 minutes at 350. So turn
That
out.
is beautiful. Wow.
Drop tortilla on the flat top to warm it up. Hash brown coming out of the fryer there. Gonna take our biscuit, slice this up.
Oh, seems sacrilegious.
We're gonna add a little cheddar cheese to this guy. Crispy hash brown, biscuit there. And then we've got our gravy.
Oh, so it's for the whole family, I see.
We roll it up.
All right, can you help me lift it up? Ugh, that's ridiculous.
We're gonna take that over to the panini press, and then we are ready to go.
High carb, meat carb. Well, I'm gonna tell you first thing, as scared of it as I was, for some reason, the way you've made it, the way you've seasoned it, it really is not overly heavy. It's delicious. The biscuit is light and flaky in there. The crunch of the hash brown inside is really nice. But the kicker for me is the gravy, bro. Can I just have a bowl of gravy? This is a ski bum delight, 101. Well done, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well
Appreciate
done.
it.
We got a Biscuits and Gravy burrito.
It blows my expectations out of the water. The chorizo in the gravy has so much flavor.
The biscuit is soft and delicious. Unbelievable.